All right, so we're gonna get started before the snow comes. Some people are already snowing. If you guys are new to me, I want to tell you a little bit about me, and I want to explain to you how we're making money online. My friend Rachel's here; she does the same thing. There might be some other people that are already making money online. I'm in my bedroom. Can you guys see that? I thought I could never make money online, and one of the biggest reasons was because I don't have a fancy background. I live in a two-bedroom double wide trailer. Anybody else? I am not a bells and whistles kind of girl. And I just didn't think making money online was for me. Just because of the way I looked. If you have ever thought that, I want to talk to you today about how you can make money without ever putting your face on the internet. So I just want you to be open-minded. Yes, Boss Suite's on sale today. Yes, I want to educate you, but no matter where you are in your path, you came here because you have a desire to change where you are, right? Um, 2 years ago, I had bought five different programs. I had $40,000 in credit card debt and a husband that worked 12-hour shifts. Is anybody there right now? He worked all the time. We still used our credit cards when we had something come up or if we wanted to go out to eat. And I'm not saying that to be boastful or anything, but my entire life has been a credit card or a second shift to pay the bills. Is anybody else the same way? I've never like my parents worked in a factory. We were taught hard work. We have a big event center about an hour away, and I would have to go work events and wait tables at these big fancy places to make extra money if I got in a bind. So I just wanted a way to make money online. And in 2020, I bought a pack of weight loss products. You guys ever done that? And I thought I was going to make a bunch of money selling weight loss products on Facebook. And I was the queen of the Hey Girl message. Have you guys ever got one of those? I just got one of them this week. Hey girl, I'm doing a Pampered Chef party. She said, do you want to be in it? I haven't talked to this lady in 5 years. I was that girl. So I did that for 3 years. I would make a bunch of like $10 sales, spend hours in conversation with little old ladies, and I did not know there was any other way to make money online. So here we are. If you know, you know, I have made over $600,000 since November of 2023 from my bedroom, from the kitchen, from the camper, and I'm just going to praise the Lord. I hope that's okay. I believe it's all the Lord. It has nothing to do with me. He's using me as a funnel, right, Rachel? I'm just a funnel, not a bucket, and I want the Lord to use me to help you. I talk about it on TikTok all the time, but I did not think I could be a testimony for Christ and make money online. I thought TikTok was a dancing platform, but I was a no mom. I was a credit card debt mom. Rachel is going to talk about this, but I had done debt consolidation. You guys ever done that? I would take 4 or 5 of my credit cards, shrink them all together, have one big payment, and then I couldn't have any credit cards. Pay those off, I would get more. I mean, I got my first credit card when I was 18. JCPenney's $300 in an apartment. I live by myself. Like I've always just been that way. So, I've worked against the wind. Have you guys ever heard that before? I've worked against the wind. Somebody said that on my live, and that hit me hard. I've always worked against the wind. So, tell me where you guys are at. I know we got Missouri and Arkansas. I'm in West Virginia. It's supposed to be a big old snow. It's like 60 where Rachel is in Arizona. She's been outside hanging out in the sunshine. It's 5 degrees here. I'm super jealous of 60-degree weather. Anybody else? Um, North Carolina, South Carolina. I love it. So we're all going to get some snow. Tom, I don't know if Tom's going to get any snow in Nevada, maybe some rain. I love it. So before we go any further, I know that if you saw me on TikTok today, you heard me say this. It's negative where Robin is. It's cold. But making money online is not a get rich quick scheme or a guarantee of income. And I want to say that my results are not typical. Um, and I don't ever want you to come here with the assumption that you're going to put up a few posts and buy a new Bronco and get rich and retire your husband. Everybody clear on that? I want to tell you that you can make a lot of money online. I'm teaching my mom right now. She's 67. She's been at it 4 weeks. She hasn't made any money yet, but she's going to. Um, but it is a learning educational process. And the Boss Suite is a classroom that is teaching us to make money without going live, without selling somebody else's course, without posting videos of ourselves on the internet. But you have to put forth the effort. Is that good? Were y'all clear? I'm going to show you the back end of the classroom. So is Rachel. We're going to talk about a bunch of different ways that are inside of it. But I want you to think about what bill you would pay. And that's what I want you to think. Put it in the chat if you want. What would you pay your electric bill? My electric bill is $345 this month. It's usually like $150. That's a lot. My neighbor's is $700. She's got 8 kids in that house. I'm like, how in the world did your electric bill get so high? So, like, if you could take some of your Netflix time, take some of your scroll time, and learn how to make videos of products, or learn how to write letters, or learn how to resell the course if you want, or learn how to review Amazon products, I want you to think about what bill you would pay. Will you do that for me? Mine would be utilities. Um, because this time of the year, I'm sure if you have electric, our whole house is electric. So our bill goes way up in the winter. Robin would pay her rent, her van payment. I love it. Think about that. And then I want you to think about the time that you guys are on your phone. Do you know the average person now picks up their phone 2,617 times a day? That's the statistic. That's the average. If you Google how many times people look at their phone. Julie will pay her rent, Colleen will pay her mortgage. Do you guys think you pick up your phone that much a day? Yeah. Do you think your screen time is 2 or 3 or 7 or 9 hours? Of course. We're addicted to our phones. We all, as a society, as a nation, we carry them with us. The other day, I think it was yesterday or the day before, there was like 9 people at my mom's house. Every single adult was doing this on their phone. Every single person. You see the tops of people's foreheads. So in 2023, I bought my sixth digital marketing program and I said, I'm going to quit staring at my phone and change my life. Boss Suite was my seventh program. Some of you were in other programs with me. Boss Suite is a breath of fresh air and it's a classroom. You can resell the course. We're going to go over all that. We're going to go over commissions if you want to, but you can do so many other things with it that is not selling a course and not going live. So I want you guys to hear from Robin. Or not Robin, I don't know why I said Robin, from Rachel, because it was an R. Will you tell me in the chat how you found out about this Zoom? Did I email you about it this morning? Did you see me on TikTok this morning? Did you see Rachel on TikTok today? Tell me how you saw us. Social media pays all of my bills. I do resell the course. Last month alone, I made $36,000 reselling a course I'm an affiliate for. And all I did was make videos and go live. See me on TikTok. Sonia got an email. TikTok. Social media is very powerful, but it's not the only way to make money online. And I want Rachel to talk about her story if she will. And I also want her to talk to you about how you can make money without ever putting your face on your social media. Okay?
Yes. Okay. So some of you see me before. My name is Rachel, and obviously Justin and I are good friends. But long story short, I am just a normal stay-at-home mom. Like I've got a couple little kids. They're little. They're at my feet all day long. I always wanted to help pay the bills, right? But where we were at, we were struggling bad. I'm talking like trying to decide which bill we're going to pay. This is just a few months ago. Which bill am I going to pay, the electric or the gas bill? That's kind of the struggle we were at. But my husband was working 12 to 17-hour days, depending on his shifts. And I just wanted to see if I could help pay the bills. I've done a lot of, not pills, bills. Sorry. I always wanted to see if I could help pay that. But my problem is everything that I've done as a stay-at-home mom has never worked, right? I've done the MLMs and the network marketing and the chasing people and that kind of garbage, and it's just never worked for me. So I've been skeptical. I've been scared. I've bought programs. I've done things. I've spent only $30,000 in Amazon FBA that I was in. So it put my family in a little bit of a bind. So literally just a few months ago, no, it wasn't a few months ago, 2 years ago when I got in my first digital marketing class, I was literally on the fence of doing the whole underwriting process for what's it called, debt consolidation, because we had so many. We had 5 different credit cards. All of them were behind. And I kept thinking and praying about it. I don't think this is the right decision right now. I don't think this is the right decision. So after praying about it, I'm like, well, then if it's not the right decision, lead me, show me what I'm supposed to do. Because at this point, we cannot do what we're doing. Does anybody else feel that way right now? At this point, I cannot keep going on with what I am doing. And so, of course, after praying about this, yes, I got into one digital marketing class. I was there for a year and a half, probably made like $3,000. So I thought something's still wrong with me, right? Well, I got into Boss Suite, and like she said, a breath of fresh air. But it's because I saw things that could work. I don't have to sell a program. I don't have to show my face if I don't want to. I can literally make money reviewing the products I buy on Amazon. Like I can literally make money taking pictures and videos of a cup. Like it's that kind of stuff that I thought, well, that I could do. I could totally make pictures and videos and stuff. And I don't even have to. And to give you an idea, do you guys know what UGC is? User generated content. And I'll go over most of that here in just a second. But it's stuff like that that I started seeing that I could totally take pictures and videos of my dog or my cats. Or yesterday, I got a deal that they reached out to me and asked my husband and I to take a picture with a Valentine's card for $100, a selfie of $100 of a selfie of my husband and I. That kind of stuff I could do. No, I don't want to be an influencer. No, I don't want to be all over the internet, but I can take a picture. That I can do, right? So I started seeing stuff like that. And that's what fired me up. And yes, I've hit the ground running. I mean, again, I'm still a beginner. I've only been here, since November 6th, so 70-ish days. And I've made over $13,600 here in this space, but it's everything that I've ever needed. I came here only wanting to help pay my mortgage, and it's completely flipped my life upside down. So obviously we're going to go over a little bit more within here of what it is and all the things. And when Jessica's ready, I will show you a little bit more of UGC, because that's one of my, go ahead and do it. Okay. So UGC, like I've talked a little bit about, that was one of the things that pushed me here. And I say that because, again, I didn't have to be on social media. My money, I wasn't relying on someone buying from me to make an income, because that's part of my problem. Does anybody feel the same way? I don't want to sell something, because then that's what I'm relying on that for money. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh, well, if I do a job for somebody, just like if I go get my hair cut, they're going to get money from me no matter what. Right. And so it's that kind of stuff. And I'm going to show you guys, I'll share my screen with you and show you one of the websites that I absolutely love, because it's literally pictures and videos you can do. And Jessica's 65-ish-year-old mom is literally doing this kind of stuff right now. So I'll show you guys. Let me share my screen here. Let me share screen. Listen, forgive me for the special case scenario of my all the screens up at the top. Okay, so let me show this here. Okay, so inside one of these, and I'm going to show a little bit, but this is just doing selfies and or products. Like, look at this right here. This is what I'm talking about. They just want a selfie of you and your spouse, and they're paying $100 on it. Okay, and yes, can I apply it for again? Yes, I can apply for it again. Okay, I'm in the country. I do have a husband. I have Valentine's card. I'm going to apply for that. No big deal. Okay, so that's just to give you an idea, $100 for a selfie, okay? But there's even stuff if you're like, I don't even want to show my face. What about taking a picture of a book, right? You can literally take a picture of a book. There's this hydration thing. Like, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. If you want to be behind the scenes, don't be on social media. Be behind the scenes for a brand. Literally make pictures and videos of things for a brand, for them, for on their website or there for their Amazon, that kind of stuff, okay? $15 for a flipping picture of yourself. Okay, that's the kind of stuff. But then if you're like, oh, I can totally be on social media, can I just show you real quick? For those of you that are like, well, I've done TikTok shop before. Let me just show you. Okay. If you're willing to be on, I had someone today be like, well, I'm willing to be on social media. You guys look at this right here, a TikTok shop video. Okay. That's all they want is a video of this product. Okay. $250 of a video. Right now, this one's $1,100 bonus, plus a 20% affiliate share if somebody buys off of your video of that. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, this is not me. I am not somebody that does TikTok shop, but for those that can, that's what I love about this though, you guys, is because for the person that wants to be behind the scenes, we have that for you. For the person that wants to plaster their life all over social media, we have that for you too. We have almost like a one-stop shop of things that you can do here that can make you an income that fit with you, because you get to choose your income path. We're just going to give you the tools. We're going to give you the step-by-step stuff, because I don't know about you, and you could literally go, let me go back to my screen here. You can literally go to YouTube and find all of this stuff on YouTube and do it yourself, like 100%. But I know for me, I get lost. 2 years ago, I went into I tried Amazon reviews 2 years ago. I got lost and I'm like, screw this crap. It's too complicated. I'm not doing it. But then I come here and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're literally just going to walk me through and show me what to do. And when I get stuck, I can literally screenshot where I'm at, put it in the community and say, hey, does anybody know where I get stuck? And the coach in the community can be like, oh yeah, this is where you got stuck, Rachel. You just go back to this module and do this part one more time. It's that's the kind of help you get here, so that you're not alone. Because I don't know about you, but I'm not smart enough to figure it out myself. Nobody wants me to do it by myself is all I'm saying. I need the help. I need the coach. It's like that teacher that you've never had that can sit with you and like hold your hand and be like, look, this is where you need to go. This is where you're stuck. Show me where you're stuck. Let me help you. That's what you have here with the Boss Suite, is you have all the different income streams that fit your path that you want, because all of us are in debt. All of us are in trouble, but why not fit something in your life that fits you? Whether you have a job that you're working 9-to-5 job, or you're like me and you have kids at your feet all day long that are crying and screaming at you, you need something that fits your life and what you do. So anyway, that's me in a nutshell. I personally do just affiliate marketing and UGC. Those are my two favorite. And I'm already at a full-time income in 70 days. And again, I'm not going to say that's happening to everybody, but what I am saying is you have options here. Choose what works for you, get the education, walk through it step by step. That's what the class is here for you. It walks you through it. So
I love
anyway,
it.
take it back to you.
Thank you. Something else I wanted to mention is that inside of Boss Suite, she pays people to answer questions. So if you guys have ever been in a digital marketing program before and you put up a question and it took 75 days for somebody to answer you, Madison pays a person that's made a lot of money with UGC to answer everybody's UGC question. Is that, will you guys shake your head at me? Or if maybe it's a letter writing and Tom has a letter writing question, there are paid creators inside the community that are paid to make sure you're answered. And I've never heard that before until recently. I didn't realize she had somebody that was going to help you. Um, and that's just something I wanted to throw out there. I did one UGC gig that I've actually got paid for. Actually two. If, and I've talked about it on live. They sent me the product. So some of them, did you see on there where you had to pay for the product? The one that I did, they sent me the product. They wanted me to do 6 videos. They told me how to do them. They paid me $90 for 6 videos. And then they had me do 6 with my husband's hands and made another $90. So the product is empty. It's like the box. It's a fake box and it's at my house. So that is one website that's taught inside of Boss Suite. And I want to share my screen. Do you guys want to see the classroom? Do you guys like want to look at it? Because that's why I know you're here. I want you off of, the TikTok where I can't see your face and now you get to see me. I want you to see what you will get. It is $100 off today. And the small program's on sale today too. Okay. Please feel free to use the chat if you have questions. And I'm going to have you can ask questions at the end of this too. Okay. So let me show you really quick. I'm going to share my screen. You guys see my screen? Rachel, I can see your face. You good? Okay, so the Boss Suite moves you to the school platform. Let me see if I can make this bigger. And if you've ever been in the school platform, it is wonderful. I love how it's laid out. You get, here's a classroom calendar. So last week we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 calls. I have been asked to be a permanent fixture every Wednesday at 10 o'clock inside the Boss Suite. So now I'm a coach inside that community. And if you know me, you know like that's been my dream to be able to be a coach. So every Wednesday I get to be a coach inside of this community. That's just a little like sidebar because I'm so excited. Mindset calls, beginner calls. Wednesday we had a call with the UGC creator. So what Rachel was just talking about, you get different training for different programs. And then there's already 4 calls next week, and my call's not even in there. So there'll be 5 calls next week. This is every week. These are all recorded. So if you work during the day, there was only 100 people on my call Wednesday because they used my Zoom link and I only maxed out at 100. And I've gotten messages from tons of people that got to watch the recording. So that even though if you can't make the live calls, you can make the recordings. So classroom. Now, how many of you are in a different program and you had to make a website or you had to make a funnel or you had to get a domain and you literally like maybe shut down or you don't use it or you don't understand it? So, and I'm not like trying to downplay anything. I'm just saying that after being in a space is confusing to new people. So inside of the Boss Suite, they do your stand store for you. And if you don't know what a stand store is, it's where you purchase the product. If you guys have ever clicked on somebody's link on TikTok and it had like an Amazon storefront, have you guys ever done that? Stand store and beacon stores are your storefront. So when you purchase Boss Suite, if you want to resell the course like Rachel and I do, they will make your website for you within 24 hours. You set it up, give them your username and password. They put your links in there. They do that for you. So the tech part of it, and you can do emails later. You can do all the stuff you did in other programs, but you could be ready to sell it quicker and they do it for you. And they do it for the people that you bring in if you want to resell it. So let me know in the chat if that makes sense. I can't see the chat, but we're going to answer your questions. It goes through everything that you need. There's an AI bot in there. If you use ChatGPT, this AI bot is 100 times better. This is geared just towards Boss Suite. Boss Suite information is put in there, and it will help you with all the things, emails, like making videos, stuff that you need to say. And there's just pages, how to go live on TikTok, how to do TikTok shop, how to make money on Facebook. Can you guys see this okay? Susan Olson, I can see your face too. Can you see? How to do Canva, ChatGPT, how to DM, how to close in a private message, how to do TikTok stories, ethics, sales funnel, real over viral, which I've watched some of the stuff in there, even though it says 0. I like that module. So there's 2 pages. There's an Instagram module coming this month and a men's module. So UGC is what Rachel was talking about. And look, I only have 2%, and that can't be right because I've watched a lot more than this. So these videos, look, this one's 8 minutes, 2 minutes. Now this is Join Brands and Billo. What Rachel just showed us, these are apps. These are names of apps. Is that okay? Join Brands is the name of an app. Billo is the name of another app. Um, they're literally just step by step how to get started. SideShift is another app, and there's a 4-minute video on that. OnBent is another app. Twitter. Here's the list of all the. See if I can pull this up. Look at all these apps that they give you on how to get UGC deals. Plus, there's training on how to do this. So UGC is making videos of products without your social media and getting paid for it. Okay? Now, if you want to do Amazon reviews, here's all the module on Amazon reviews. And as you can see, the videos aren't super long. This stuff is updated in real time, and there's people that come and train you. How to make money with TikTok Shop and TikTok Shop Lives. I watched this. I don't know why it says 0, and I went live for the first time in November and sold 3 of my hair straighteners. And I've been going live for 2 years and never did a TikTok Shop Live. So that to me, and I'm very technologically challenged. So that to me was a win to be able to just watch this module. Print on demand. If you guys don't know what print on demand is, it's like designing things to sell it on Shopify or Printify. And I can show you an example. Letter writing, how to be a virtual assistant. So there's a lady in my coaching. Her name's Becky. If you guys know Becky Freeman, she's been a secretary her whole life. She's super excited to learn how to be somebody's virtual assistant. I have 2 assistants right now. Virtual assistant for me is take my messages, check my emails. You know, I have somebody helping me like with my money, my bookkeeper and stuff. That's people want to learn how to do that. There's a need for people to, especially these creators that get busy like me and can't do it. How to make money with Etsy, network marketing, and affiliate marketing are kind of what we do now. You're an affiliate for Boss Suite when you buy it. How to make money on YouTube, how to make money on Pinterest, how to create your own digital products. Look at all this on doing your own digital products. I need to figure out how many digital products I have, but I do have a total. I've made a lot of money on my own products. And how to do faceless. So Boss Suite is packed full of information. And again, there's 2 pages. How many members do we have now? 5,940. There's also a smaller program that's on sale today for $75, and it has 7 different ways to make money inside of it. That program is called Boss Suite Lite. And as you can see, it's not as big, but it's packed full of stuff. It has beginner UGC and not as much training, but a good bit of training. So tell me in the chat. I want to see the chat. Tell me if that makes sense. I got to find my stop button. If you guys have questions. For 2 years, I did a different program. Love it. Great foundation. But it taught me how to go live, make videos, and make a sale. How many of you want to make money without selling or pushing or putting your face on social media, right? Carlene, we talked about that today on my live. And to me, as an online coach, I did the best I could, right, with what I had at that time. I've been in the Boss Suite 2 months. I actually have been on the phone with the creator all morning, and she's just talking about the Lord. She's just talking about putting God in the middle of it, and that warms my heart. And I think that's why this is so successful and why it draws me to it is because of the way you're treated and because there's so many different options. I have 2 ladies that I'm forever going to talk about. I can see their faces. 60 years old, 2 years in another program. They didn't sell the program. They thought they were just a failure. They couldn't do it. It was their problem. 1 month in Boss Suite, they both have a brand deal. They both have a UGC gig, and they both have made money with TikTok Shop. I consider that a win. Both of those ladies are 60 years old. So Boss Suite's a classroom. And just like I said earlier, it's not, I'm going to put a post up, go viral, and break the internet. That ship has to go. People don't do that anymore. It's a way for you to learn a skill to make money online. So we got some questions. Rachel, do you want to answer some questions in the chat since I've been talking so much?
Yes. Okay. So yes, both programs are on sale today. The big one is normally $597. Okay. So with it being on sale, $100 off is $497, which means you can get that on a payment plan for like, I almost said PAY plan because of TikTok, but get that on a payment plan for anywhere between 43 to 50 bucks, right? And the smaller one is about $50 off. So normally that's $277 on sale for day for $202. Now, a lot of people ask all the time, if I get the smaller one, can I upgrade later? And the answer is absolutely. So something that I know Jessica and I dealt with something we've done before is if you didn't upgrade within 30 days, you had to pay the entire thing all over again. I love that they've made it here that I don't care if it's 5 days, 2 months, a year, 7 years, you can upgrade at no matter what time just for the difference. Okay. So do we all understand that? You can upgrade at any time. So if you have to do the small one, you can totally get the small one and upgrade later for the big one. Was there anything else you want me to go over on either one of those?
I love that.
Okay.
Now, another thing though, the smaller Boss Light will get you started making money with UGC or Amazon, and you don't have to upgrade. So if you don't want to bite off $500, then do the smaller program. I think a lot of people, if you're anything like me, you're afraid you bought other programs and you got burnt and you spent a lot of money and never went anywhere. Does anybody else ever feel that way? I'm scared. I've been a penny pincher my whole life. Um, so when she puts that little program on sale, if you guys were on my live today, did you see her message me? She's like, by the way, I put Boss Light on sale just for you today. I'm like, what? Because I'm like, let's do a sale because January was slow. So $200 for 7 different modules to make money online is a steal. Now, you can get commission. How many of you are interested if you do buy reselling it? Is anybody interested in reselling it, going live, posting videos? Maybe you already do that. I want to talk to you about commissions because you can get paid 2 different ways. Okay, so we'll talk about that. You get a payout 2 different ways. Rachel, do you want to explain this or do you want me to explain it?
I can explain it, sure.
Okay.
Actually, something that I was going to go over too when it comes to the affiliate portion of it is I know a lot of people are like, I want nothing to do with what Rachel or Jess do. Make videos, go live. You do not have to. There's a lot of people that come here and they start with UGC or Amazon reviews, and then all of a sudden they're like excited, and then they want to do what we do because they see there's probably a lot of people in my same shoes that I want to share this with them. This is how they can get out of their problem. But what I want to give you a perspective of is because I was in the same spot, like, what if this doesn't work for me? What if whatever? But I'm just going to flip it for you real quick, right? What if it does work? What if your UGC does work? What if doing Amazon reviews does work? Because those do work. It just is there. It's I call it idiot proof, right? Because the reason why is if you're doing a job for somebody, you're going to get paid. But the reason what I want to go into the affiliate portion of it is if you do not want to actively sell it, don't. Right. The one thing you could do is say you start on UGC or you start on Amazon reviews, and then maybe you're getting paid with using your dog, right? Like I literally made a picture of my mini golden doodle with a dog probiotic. I paid $20 for that. They literally paid me $20 to take a picture. Say I was talking to somebody at work, right? Talking to somebody at work and saying, hey, yeah, I just made $20 off my dog the other day. How'd you do that? Oh, I got a class that taught me how to do UGC, which pays me to do pictures and videos for brands. And of course, if they're like, yeah, do explain how you're making that kind of money, you can share your affiliate link. So you don't have to do what we do to be an affiliate for it. You can still get a link and share that with anybody. And again, just like nonchalantly, you don't have to share it to make a sale. You can share it because you made some money and someone wants what you have. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's another option you can do. But as far as what she's talking about is another commission structure you can do. So we have 2 different ones available, which I love. They give us options. Like, praise Madison for this. Okay, 2 different options you can do. One option you get if you sell the big class, you make 507 on that. Okay, it's instant payout 507. Okay, the other option she does is if you choose it's called 2-tier commissions. If you choose that one, you get a 423 option to get paid out. If you and your customer both choose that option, you get a passive $100 off every single time your customer makes a sale. Okay, so if you're somebody that's like, you and your customer are both like team building people, you guys can both choose that option and you can make passive income. Okay. But if you're someone that's like, I want nothing to do with that, choose the 507 option. Okay. So it's really up to you of what choice you get to do. But that's what I love is they give you choices. You get choices of income streams. Even if you want to be an affiliate, you can choose how you get paid as an affiliate. Now, I will tell you that once you choose that, the option is done for you. You choose it that one time and it's done. But does that make sense as far as the commission structure? Like, and you nod your head for me, you guys real quick. You do. You guys understand. Okay. If there's any questions on that, shoot it out. I want to see if there's any other questions in here.
Let me put it into perspective. Rachel bought from me. She's tier 2. Every time Rachel makes a sale, I make $100, and I didn't do anything.
She didn't lift a finger.
Some people call it MLM. You call it what you want. But I'm a team builder. I mean, some of you are in my community. We do lots of things together, right? I'm a team builder, so I'm going to help her. The beauty of this for me is you're not left out in the cold. You have somebody to help you. You know, we spend a lot of time together. Make sense? You don't have to pick that right away. I know you guys are confused, but listen, let me give you a scenario. Carlene buys today. She doesn't want to resell the course. She doesn't want to talk on live. She wants to go to Amazon reviews and UGC. She doesn't need to set up a stand store. She doesn't need to set up a website. She doesn't need to just decide if she's going to do her commission structure, right? Because she's not going to resell it. So if she gets big into UGC or she starts making a lot of money with Amazon, she realizes people want to know how she's doing it. Then maybe in like 5 months, she wants to start reselling it, or maybe her friend wants to buy it because she wants the training. Then you can set up a website later, or you can set up your stand store later. Does that make sense? You don't have to come in right away and get a decision. You can go to letter writing. You can go to be Amazon. You can go to learn how to be like an AI guru. There's a whole training in how to work AI and make money with it. Sound good? Do you guys know what Amazon KDP is? No? Rachel, do you want to tell them about that? Because you've done that, haven't you?
I've
No?
never done it before. I know it's something with Kindle, but I don't know.
Right. It's just making money from Kindle and from Amazon. You design things and you can make money with it. Print on demand. You guys have seen me show this on TikTok. There's a whole section. Like this is supposed to be my husband and my dog. Somebody designed this. She sent him a picture. My mother-in-law bought this for my husband. There's a whole module in it. There's actually somebody that was with me for 2 years, bought Boss Suite. Within 24 hours, he had a Shopify store. He had Bible verse, a backpack. He had ink pens. He had note cards. He had a Bible like carry bag and some cups. And he put his favorite verse on there. And he had a link to send to people because he followed that training. That's what print on demand is. You guys ever bought a t-shirt off the internet that had like something on it? That's probably designed by somebody else and printed in a warehouse completely far away. That's what print on demand is. That's just another way. You won't buy the course and have 20 different streams of income. You're going to learn one at a time. Okay? I've already got SWC, but I'm confused on where to start or get started. So Robin, the creator of Boss Suite, Madison Hatton, was in SWC. She saw the gap of like lack of training or sporadic, right, on how to do certain things. There's thousands of people inside of Boss Suite that were also in SWC, and every single person I've ever talked to said the trainings are much more detailed. Much more detailed. Yes, I believe Boss Suite is different because Madison puts the Lord in it because she was in that other program because so many other people have been at bigger programs. The people have been in all these other places.
Well, the other thing, go ahead, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say the other thing that she does too is because we get this a lot when people come from another program, they're like the program was outdated or whatever may happen. I mean, like Madison's updating this stuff all the time. Even since we have been here, she's already updated UGC twice. Because again, if there's something that's new in it, she's constantly updating it, which I love and I appreciate. Because again, when something's outdated, I'm like, hold on, that website's changed. I don't understand. I'm lost. Right. That's at least how I get things. And she's updating this stuff all the time. But again, the beauty of that is because she has coaches over every single income stream. So I appreciate that personally because, like, for instance, in UGC, when there's been new things coming out, like there's a lady on a call the other night. You guys, she is a stay-at-home mom. She's 27 weeks pregnant with a toddler. She makes $3,500 a month only doing UGC. But again, it's because she has the big plan and there's these opportunity drops all the time in the big plan. And so again, that's another part that you get with the big plan is that the teacher, the coach over that income stream is finding his deals all the time. So here this pregnant mom went and was like, oh, I'm going to go apply for that deal that the coach brought out. She applied for the deal and she was able to get like, it's just continuing to grow for her because she's doing pictures and videos for brands and all the kinds of stuff. So it's always updated. Every income stream is constantly updated. She's bringing more. If there's an income stream that she wants in here, she's going to find a professional to teach us how to do it, if that makes sense. So there's always opportunity. They're dropping opportunities constantly, like a men's module, Instagram, things like that, if that makes sense.
Carlene, I just put the 7 that are in Boss Light in the chat. Susan, you asked, are there any connected dots to DGC? Nothing in DGC or Legacy has anything to do with Boss Suite. Is that what you mean? They are not connected at all. Completely different creator, different program, absolutely no connections. You can, Tabitha, right, Tabitha? I can send you my link or Rachel's if you guys want to start. It is $100 off today, but I don't want you to feel pressured. I want you to feel educated. Because if you buy something just because it's on sale and you feel pressured or you buy it and take away from a bill, it will stress you out and that's not a good place to be. I don't want you to feel that way. Okay. There's sales once a month. They're usually not $100, but there will be a sale next month. At least once a month, she does a sale. This is a good sale. That's $100 off. Love it. Educated. Ready to go. All right. I want to look at my notes to make sure we covered everything. If you guys want to put your hand up, if you want to come off mute, I want you to ask questions if you have them. Don't leave and ask questions. Somebody asked about payment plans. Rachel and I both have Afterpay and Klarna. I think if you need to do payments on the smaller program, it's all the way down to $18 today. The bigger program, the payment's only $43 if you need to do Afterpay or Klarna.
I have a question.
Okay.
Is it better for me to go under Rachel because that helps both of you all? And do you all work like that in this program?
No, you do whatever you want.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I did it the right way to help everyone.
You're fine. Rachel and I are a team. We do pretty much everything together. The Lord knew we needed each other. So,
oh my gosh.
But if Jess brought you, go get her link. She has it. Which you guys probably got her in her email. If Jess brought you, definitely go to her link.
I don't care who you buy from. I just want your butt in here. I mean, really, that's really seriously. You guys
if
know.
Jess brought you, go get her link.
We all come from a place where we need options to have. That's why I say options. I know you might get tired of me saying that, but if you know, it's different. It's different.
So how long does it usually take to get through each program with the videos?
It depends, Carlene, which one you want to do and how long it takes you, like how techy you are, or if you get interrupted. Like I'm teaching my mom, I'm not having her watch the videos. Okay. And she's only doing one app. She's only doing Join Brands. She also doesn't have very good cell phone service and she has a really old phone, which I think might be part of her problem. So we need to work on that. So if you're really techy and you pick it up easy, you might go through it in one evening where it might take me 4 days.
Well, I'm kind of like you. I do better. Have it written out and figuring it out. I don't do well with that. Seeing it, I usually pick up really quickly.
Right. That's how I am. And when I am doing these modules, I'll have it on my computer and I have the split screen so I can look at it, you know what I mean, on both screens or use my iPad and my phone. But now like my mom's just doing it with her phone. She doesn't have anything else. And she's only doing one website. And you saw that big list. Like if you're wanting to do UGC, I have another lady, her name's Amanda. She bought the Big Boss Suite and I think she's been 3 weeks and she just got her first deal and it was for $30. She's over the moon because she's never made anything online. She doesn't want to put her face out there. And she's been doing like 3 different websites. I think SideShift, Join Brands, and Billo. So you've got to get in there. You've got to apply for jobs. She didn't want to buy product. She wanted them to send her product. So she's only applying to ones where they send you the product and you take a video. Because there's lots of different things. Carlene, I did one and they gave me a script and they wanted me to pretend like I was using their coaching service and they paid me $35. I got on a Zoom with another lady like this. She asked me questions. I read her script. Took me 20 minutes. She paid me $35. So do you see, like, that's just one other kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how techy you are. I don't know how busy you are. So I don't know where you're going to, like, how fast you'll go with it compared to me. I'm slow.
I'm thinking I just want to try the smaller plan to see how it goes. And then if I like it, just jump into the other one.
Perfect. And you can even wait till there's a sale next month and upgrade because then you get the sale. Like if you're at the small program, people at the small program today, if they're upgrading to the big program, they get it at $100 off. So like if you started with the small one today, you could get a sale today and a sale when you upgrade. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So definitely. I think you should start at any level, whatever, like budget wise, because there's a lot in that smaller program too.
It looks like it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Great questions. Sonia, will you send me a message or email? I'll send you my link. What devices do you truly need? Just answered. Okay. Like my mom, she's only using one website, one thing at a time. That's what she can handle right now. Me, I got I got 5 devices in front of me right now, but I'm at a different place than you guys are, right? So it's you can do it with a little or a lot. If I get Boss Light, is there a link for me to use to promote to others that might want to join? You can have them do your Stand Store or Beacon Store, Tom. If you get Boss Light, they still do your Stand Store. And then if you're in another program and you like to collect an email, if you're going to promote and collect emails, my sister, if you guys have seen my new website and you've seen Rachel's new website, my sister has templates. She has email funnels set up. She has the emails already written. Now you have to pay her, but she'll get you completely from one program to the next. You can still collect emails. She'll change everything over for you. So that's the option. She's doing a lot of that. And then you can be completely out of one program. You can do 2 programs. You can do 7. One lady's got 2 different stores. She's got so many programs she's trying to sell. But my sister Amanda is so good at that stuff. And she's sweet and she's efficient. Am I allowed to say that? Efficient. Not waiting on you 4 years to message you back. I said it. Great questions. Does anybody else want to come off mute and ask questions? We've been 43 minutes. Okay. So just think about it. And I know I say this on live all the time, but truly, how much are you looking at your phone? A lot. Are we not on our phone all the time? That's how you guys met us, on our phones. Think about the time you're on your phone. Think about the time you're setting. Could you watch some of those modules? Could you learn how to do something different? Of course you could. Right? All right. I'm not going to keep you because it's Saturday. Inbox, message us, get the link, do all the stuff. I'll send you Amanda's cell phone number and you can text her. Okay? That's how she rolls. She's good. I think she got Rachel set up in like a day and a half from one program to the other. Definitely. All right. Remember, if you do want to do the sale, Boss Suite sale ends at 9 o'clock tonight, the big program. The little program sale doesn't end until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, and it's $75 off. So the big one's tonight, the little one's tomorrow morning. Okay? All right. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Happy Saturday. Bye.